What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. So good to have you here. Got some news this week. Some Spider-Man Noir news, a Martin prequel, okay, and Paul Walter Hauser talks about playing Chris Farley. Let's talk about it this week in his own news. Let's go. So, you may or may not have heard, but Nicolas Cage is returning to play Spider-Man Noir in his own series from Sony, I think just titled Noir and Noir. And so we got a couple updates about the upcoming series. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is coming from superherohype.com. Spider-Man Noir episode length and more revealed by star Nicolas Cage. So Spider-Man Noir actor Nicolas Cage recently revealed new details about the Marvel superheroes' forthcoming live action series, including the average runtime for each episode. So Cage shared that Spider-Man Noir series, which is simply titled Noir, will consist of 8 episodes, each with a runtime of around 45 minutes. Nice. 45 minutes. I mean, it's 8 episodes, so it's the equivalent of 4 movies in 5 months, Kate said. In an extensive interview with The New Yorker, the actor added that he hoped Noir will be inspired by the golden age of Hollywood, specifically stars like James Cagney and Humphrey Bogart. Cage explained that when he was younger, he wanted to have that kind of aura, like the more enigmatic, you don't know too much. We'll see what happens if I do this Amazon show and they put me in black and white. We'll see if we can get some of that flavor. So this is coming from Sony and will be on Prime Video. Still with superherohype.com, we also have some casting news. Spider-Man Noir taps Brendan Gleeson for villainous role in Spider-Man series. Okay, so Brendan Gleeson has joined the cast of Spider Noir. Spider Noir is the upcoming Spider-Man Noir live-action series, again starring Nicolas Cage. A premiere date has not yet been set for Spider Noir, though it's known the series will first debut domestically on MGM Plus before later coming to Amazon Prime. So I thought it was just coming to Prime, but I guess MGM Plus first. So per Variety, Gleason has now joined the cast of Spider Noir. Character details remain under wraps at the time. The Variety notes that he's reportedly playing the show's villain. And of course, it goes on to talk about all the things Gleason has done, including his nominated Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his performance as Colm Daltrey in the 2020s The Banshees, and all the different things he's played in. It goes on the list. Also in Spider Noir is New Girl's Lamorne Morris, and he will be playing Robbie Robertson in Spider Noir. So that is the cast that is slowly being built out for this show. So this show sounds interesting. Real quick, if you read the log line, it says the series tells the story of an aging and down on his luck private investigator, Cage, in a 1930s New York, who is forced to grapple with his past life as the city's one and only superhero. So it sounds like it might be interesting. And again, the cast is turned around. Look, Sony's going after it. I think it's ballsy that they're choosing this character to do a Spider-Man spinoff film with, because they've done nothing but the bad guys, the villains, except for Madam Web, which listen, I know it's on Netflix, and one of these days I'm gonna watch it. But I don't know. My expectations are really low for that movie. I had no interest in watching that film at all, but I'm gonna check it out just to see what all the hype is about. But anyways, back to this. So Sony is not going the villain route and doing this film, and it sounds like it might be interesting. Maybe Sony will finally find something in the Spider-Man catalog that they knock out the park besides Venom. What do y'all think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Okay, so Paul Walter Hauser has been or will be very busy. If you don't know who he is, you will know because he's got a lot of projects coming out, including Fantastic Four. So yeah, he's got a lot of stuff happening in his world, and congratulations to him. So again, if you don't know who he is, you definitely will. But with that being said, he is taking on one of my favorite actors, comedic actors, um, as Chris Farley biopic, and I am really, really interested in this. Let's take a look. So this is coming from Joe Blow, but it says Paul Walter Hauser on the challenge of playing Chris Farley. I've been practicing to play him my entire life. Uh, That's gonna be good, man. But anyways, let's read. So Paul Walter Hauser is one of the busiest actors in Hollywood, and one of his many, and I mean many, upcoming projects is Chris Farley biopic. Stepping into the shoes of the iconic comedian is no small task, but Hauser told Variety that he's been practicing to play Chris Farley my entire life. He went on to say, so Hauser has played a handful of real life people throughout his career, including Sean Eckert in I, Tonya, Richard Jewell, and Larry Hall in Blackbird. But Farley is by far the most well known, which makes Hauser's task more difficult. He's goes on to say everybody's going to judge the crap out of the movie, facts, and have very passionate, hardline opinions. I'm not worried about playing Chris because I know I'm going to approach it with a lot of love and effort, Hauser said. At the end of the day, all you can do is work hard and try your best to love the character and the project as much as possible. To me, that doesn't seem like much of a hurdle with Chris. I adore him. I want to honor him. I want people to leave the theater having laughed and cried together. Josh Gad will direct the Chris Farley biopic, which is based on the New York Times best-selling biography, The Chris Farley Show, a biography in 3 acts by Tom Farley Jr. and Tanner Colby. The script is by Scott. Yep, not gonna mess that name up. So, like I said, this dude is busy. Like right now, just to give you an idea, you can hear him. He's in Inside Out. He plays the voice of embarrassment. Inside Out 2. He's going to be starring in a movie alongside Matt Damon and Casey Affleck called The Instigators. He has another movie that he's doing called Pressure Luck. He's also in the Naked Gun reboot with Liam Neeson, and he's got another film called Balls Up coming up, and of course the Fantastic Four movie. So this guy is in demand right now. And congratulations to him. But back to this. I love Chris Farley. It was sad to lose him. And I like I've mentioned on this channel before, I like a good biopic as long as it's you get to see a part of the person's life that you don't get to see either through interviews and the news, but like a behind the scenes look at the character. I like that. I like when you get that additional insight in somebody that was bigger than life, like Chris Farley was. So yeah, I'm interested in this one. Looking forward to it. Let me know what you think in the comments. So one of my favorite shows still is, and the fact that I can stream it right now is a beautiful thing. But one of my favorite shows in the 90s was Martin. Oh man, that show was incredible. Martin Lawrence couldn't do no wrong. He was riding high between Def Comedy Jam. He had Martin, and of course, Bad Boys, and then all the movies he was in. Like he was that dude. And the Martin Lawrence show, it was hilarious, was fantastic. And again, you can stream it right now, which is exciting. But it appears that he wants to do a spinoff of that show, but like a dramatic version where it'll be a young Martin. Let's take a look. All right, so this is coming from comingsoon.net. Um, Martin prequel drama series in development from Martin Lawrence. So Martin Lawrence is developing Young Martin, a prequel drama series to the beloved 90s sitcom Martin. Lawrence started as the titular character in the award-winning sitcom, which ran from '92 to '97, spanning 5 seasons. The sitcom centered on the cocky radio and TV personality as he navigates life with his girlfriend Gina, who has to constantly put up with him and the trouble he and his best friends bring. Lawrence co-created the series alongside John Bowman and Topper uh, Carew. So, what to expect in Young Martin? So, an homage of the original series, Young Martin, which is not yet attached to a network, will serve as a reimagining of the sitcom character. The series will be set in modern day Detroit, following teenage Martin Payne as he balances adolescence and adulthood. The synopsis, according to Deadline, reads: Young Martin follows Martin Payne, a spirited teenager whose journey is characterized by ambition, humor, and a genuine compassion for those around him. The show will explore themes of family, friendship, and life, while the young Payne balances on the tightrope between adolescence and adulthood. Martin's quick wit and magnetic personality draw him into high stakes situations where he must confront obstacles, emotions, and ultimately find his path to success. Hmm. Lawrence, who can currently be seen on the big screen in Bad Boys Ride or Die, will executive produce the project alongside a bunch of other people. So, again, I'm a big fan of Martin Lawrence. I'm a big fan of the show. What do y'all think? It sounds like, because it's a drama series, so it sounds like it's getting the same treatment that the Fresh Prince of Bel Air did, except the Fresh Prince of Bel Air got an actual dramatic version of the same show, where this isn't that. This is a prequel to the Martin Lawrence show, but a young Martin, but it's a drama. So it sounds like it's not a reimagining like the Fresh Prince is, but what I'm saying is it's taking something that was like a comedy and making it a drama, right? Similar to what they did with the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, which I have not seen any of those episodes. Let me know if I'm missing out. It just never called my attention. But anyways, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like they're taking the comedy of the Martin Lawrence show and turning it into a prequel and making it a drama about young Martin. Sounds interesting. Let's see who they get casted and, obviously take a look at it and go from there. But sounds interesting. What do you all think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Do me a favor. If you like the content, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe. And hit that little alarm button as well so you can get alerted whenever I post new content. And also, do me a favor, share with other people who you think would like this content as well. We have a big goal of 1,000 subscribers we're trying to get to, and we need your help. Appreciate it. Till the next one. Peace.